Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I've just been doing a little bit more work on the destroyer, just kind of throwing out another update here. So what I've done is I'm working on the final part, the missiles. Yeah, I figured, you know what, I was doing the interior, right, getting the interior set up. We'll go through the back. It's a little slow, it picks up. Alright, so we come inside the back here. I've got the CO2 scrubbers in place. They're going to have to change a little bit. I've got the radar controlled missiles. There's 6 on either side. So here we'll do this. This is the CO2 scrubber here. So that's what I got. So each section of the ship is going to have a monitor like this. It's going to have a little panel for lights and the CO2 filter, which we don't need on all the scrubber. There will be a CO2 alarm in here, and what that'll do is when it reaches a certain level, the alarm will go off, and then you can just come over here, either open the door or turn on the scrubber. You know, if you're in the middle of battle or something and you don't want to open the door, or if it's heavy waves or something, right? And then anyways, there's a radiation detector, temperature, all that kind of stuff, which will display. So each section is going to have that's the final part of this. This is kind of the final look. And I'm going to have a few fake panels around. This is just access down to the lower part. It's laggy because I'm in port right now. That was just access to the lower part of the ship, which is what I'm working on now, the engine room. Yeah, so from here, we used to be able to go through, let's see. Come down here. I'll have to clean up these microcontrollers just to make it easier to walk through. That's the missiles up above here. Yeah, so that's how we get through from the bottom. And this takes us into here. So I'm just going to go up and show that I'm just working on this. They're not quite done. The missile still needs to lock in place, and I just have to figure out the door lock. But this is the control panel. And on this side over here, there's also a control panel. Look at the bridges. Control panels everywhere. For the missile, it has a camera on it that you can zoom in on. This is the missile bay here. Right? They're radar controlled missiles. So I'll put a little crosshair on here, and then right above we'll have a light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that basically means whatever's in range, fire away. Maybe I'll have a panel for firing. So yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, it's got everything else on it, torpedoes, everything, guns, but it doesn't really have the missiles. So these are just the generic laser controlled missiles that you can get the preset there. I installed them. They probably work. They should probably work pretty good at tracking. Yeah, and then it just gives us another line of defense. There's one on either side. Let me see if this one's connected. Just the camera is not, but the door. There we go. Yeah, something like that. So that way when and of course there'll be bilge pump in there and stuff, right? Doors on either side, so the water can't get in. There'll be their own little compartment. Yeah, and then of course down below I'll have missile storage, so they can be reloaded. And then that'll be what I'll be developing in the coming days while we test this thing. So I just wanted to put that on there. I think that's cool. That sort of completes it. It needed missiles. It has the AA missiles in the front, but they're still, you know, these we can fire at the destroyers, and they should hit. And both stations have the cameras on them, so we can zoom right in. It'll zoom in, and maybe what I'll do is I'll get it so when they fire, it'll turn red. The box will turn red. See, and then you can kind of follow it. You can sort of follow it wherever it's going. Yeah, so I thought that was there. So thanks for watching. I'm working on the inside. A couple of days. It's going to be a couple of days before I put the next one out. The ship will be complete, and I'm going to be doing a live test. So thank you so much for your interest, and watch out for the next video. I'll see you then.